What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Tempo Without Borders, episode 2 of our podcast. Very excited to hop onto this. Thank you all for listening to our last episode. If you have not, please go check it out. We are on both YouTube and on Spotify. Give us some stars, give us some likes, hit the subscribe button, hit the follow button, wherever you listen to podcasts. I'm Jaclyn. I'm hosting today, joined here by some fellow Tempo Without Borders, I don't know, analysts, employees. What do I call you guys?
Tempo Without Border friends.
Friends. We're all just friends. All right, so you guys already know Matteo, you guys know Salomé, but we have another guest here, Marqus Downey, one of our classmates in sports journalism. He knows ball. That's the best way to describe it, Marqus. Huge Spurs fan, so we can talk a little bit about Knicks Spurs later on, but this is a Tempo Without Borders podcast, aka Tempo Basketball, WNBA, so we're going to hop on that first. Guys, how you feeling about the Tempo this time of season?
Hi guys, Salomé here.
Salomé? She's French, if you guys don't remember.
Yes, de France. It's been a rough couple of weeks, like 3 losses in a row. Yeah. That's not something you want to see ever. I mean, even though like you go against very good teams in Atlanta and the Fever have been kind of rough sometimes, but I mean, they still have the talent like to get them to the finish line. So it's not like I was expecting wins, but I was expecting to see better basketball. Yeah. And like against Washington, you lose by 1 point. Tough game, tough loss. Okay. You lose by 25 points, I think it was, against Atlanta.
Yeah, against Atlanta.
That's a lot. And now 22 against the Fever. That's way too much, even though there's like circumstances for that loss against the Fever. We've had another like couple injuries.
Of course we have.
Mm-hmm. So it's getting concerning, all these injuries, like what is going on.
Yeah, it's definitely been a hey guys, sorry, it's Matteo here.
Matteo.
What's up? Yeah, like Salomé was saying, 3 tough losses. Yeah, just a tough little stretch of basketball that we're going through. Injuries are piling up on us. I think for our game tomorrow night, like, do we even have 10 players that we're dressing? I think we even have 9 guys on our roster for tomorrow, but
I think that's why you have development.
Yeah,
like
there's the
players.
Development contracts and all that. I don't have the CBA in front of me, I guess, so I don't want to dive in all that, but yeah, the injuries are kind of piling up. We have Slim going down now. Julie was out last game. She kind of started, but then
headache.
Yeah, a little headaches.
What does that mean? Headache? Like, is she sick? Does she have the flu?
Maybe
we don't know anything else.
Maybe some kind of migraine.
Just could have been like a headache. Yeah.
Hopefully it's nothing like actually serious like that. But I think Chelsea was saying like since they've been on the road a bit, they haven't really had practice. She hasn't had as much access. She hasn't really gotten the letno on Slim's injury there. But I mean on the Kiki side too. But she was out initially. It was supposed to be 4 to 6 weeks with her injury. It's been like 2 weeks coming up now. So hopefully we can get a little bit of health together and get the winning back on.
Yeah, the thing with this Kiki injury, it's really affecting them. We're really seeing it in the guards, in the playmaking. Like Kiki has been such a shock as a rookie. Didn't expect her to kind of have this veteran presence so early on. Marqus, I want to ask you, when the draft was first happening, we talked about this on our last week episode, but it was a shock of having Kiki on this team, getting that, drafting her. A lot of people thought Flage would probably go ahead. Do you feel like the Tempo are going to immensely struggle without Kiki, or do you think they're going to kind of be able to figure it out, even if it's another four weeks or so?
Unfortunately, I think they are going to kind of struggle without Kiki Rice, mainly because, like I said, like you said, when you have a point guard who's a rookie but plays like a 10-year veteran, you need that. You need that on the floor because that's like the floor. That's like the leader, basically. That's your floor general, key to your offense. You don't have that presence. You are going to struggle. But they are going up against the Sun, who are pretty much the worst team right now. So they could have a chance, But what the Tempo are going through right now, I'd say, is like what every team probably goes through, injuries, like major bumps on the road. Mm-hmm. But I think, although they're going to struggle, I think they're going to still pull through. Like, they're going to continue to struggle without Kiki Rice, but they're going to, get back from this, learn from this, and continue to grow as a team.
Yeah, I think also it's not only Kiki that's missing. I know, like, she's a big part of why we were successful so early on, but, like, Sabali was out. Easy got a flagrant 2.
Yeah, she got ejected.
Against Atlanta.
Yeah.
Yeah, so, like, it's not only Kiki, right? So it's tough because you put so much pressure on such a young player to come back, but you don't want her to come back if she's not like 110%.
Yeah, exactly.
Yep.
So I'm sure that Sandy is doing a good job at that. And like you said, we're going to play against Connecticut. I'm sure Marina Mabry is going to have a say in this.
Oh, yeah.
Former team.
Get ready.
Yeah, I'm sure, like, if Marina's on fire, we're going to be okay.
Mm-hmm.
But the thing is, and it was the same with Brittany, they're not consistent players. But we'll see, I guess.
Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
Go.
Oh, yeah, just like adding on to that, like Marina's like a really good shooter, and she's really good in her role at creating offense for herself. But that's basically what she does. She's an ISO player. She creates for herself. She's a 3-point shooter. Having our point guards in Julia and Slim and Kiki out now just puts more pressure on Marina and the other players to kind of get others involved and do more than what they're used to in their roles when we have a fully healthy squad. So yeah, we have Connecticut on Friday, which is, I think, Marina's gonna cook theirs. Like she had a good game against them last time in our OT in our OT win against them last time out against Connecticut.
Yeah.
So hopefully we can get back in the win column Friday.
And yeah, going into this game, because of these injuries, I think this is going to be a really great telling of what Mabry can be for this team, right? Tempo drafted her for a reason, to be the face of this franchise, to be the veteran leader. Let's see if she can actually pull that weight without Kiki, without these stars, and also Brittany Sykes. So she has this injury. We're not really being told also about what the full extent.
Yeah, it's foot injury, but it was no contact, that can be concerning when a player gets hurt on their own, like by themselves. So
and without Sykes, like, remember, this has been a duo, Mabry and Sykes, right? When one gets hot, the other one tends to get hot too. So there is some concern with having Sykes out, and then also not being told. It sucks when you don't know what is going on with your team. We see it in sports all the time. I noticed the Toronto Blue Jays, sorry to be switching up the sport, but Toronto, we got to talk about other sports, they're very sus when it comes to injuries. And it's not fun. It's not fun when you're a fan of a team and you don't know the extent of something. So going back and forth now with the Sykes injury, it's going to drive fans crazy because, it's a foot injury. Is it broken? Is it sprained? Is it bruised? What is it? So that's just tough from a fan perspective. But now, just again, as I said, Mabry really needs to show what she can do, because I think this game against the Sun, against her former team, she has to carry the team essentially.
Yes.
Let's see if they can get this win and what Mabry can do, and I think that will be telling of the future of what this team is.
I mean, she's got $1 million contract, doesn't she? So she needs to be worth every penny here. I mean, to talk about the Fever game a couple days ago, quickly.
Yeah.
She had 18 points and 7 assists, which is like a good game.
Yeah, so
she's a great player, so she would need to do better, because Sykes had the better plus minus in the game. She had 11 points in 19 minutes because she went down in second half. We didn't see her. So without Sykes, we fell off completely.
Yeah.
Julie also had her headache, but Yuskaite had a
she
brilliant game. She had 19 points, 4 assists for a player that was she wasn't in the put under the lights, right? She was kind of in the shadow a little bit.
Yeah.
But she was great. Even though we lost, I was very surprised and happy for Yuskaite, because she showed that, hey, I'm a baller.
Yeah.
8 for
Put
11,
me on.
8 for 11 from the field, 2 for 3 from 3. Amazing job.
That's good stuff. And this is the time for players to shine. When your stars go down, you want to spot on that roster. You need to shine right now. And yeah, the Tempo are 7-8, 10th in the league, 3 losses in a row. That's bad, right? Against Washington, they lost by just 1. Tight game. Great.
We already talked about this.
When did we talk about this?
At the beginning, I talked about it.
Talk about all the losses?
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's just skip that.
That's okay. We can keep talking about the players that need to step up with the injuries. We can talk about Izzy and.
Let's talk about the Fever game.
Okay.
Caitlin Clark, everyone's favorite person in sports, person that got a lot of women into sports. Let's talk about how the tempo played in that game.
Yeah, I mean, going back to Izzy, I guess she hasn't she was missing a bit of the beginning of the season due to her coming back from injury, doing a bit of rehab herself there. But I think what she offers to the tempo, like what she brings to the table for us, is just like her much needed size in the front court.
Mhm.
That is like something that we certainly lack in, and even though we're like such a strong like defensive identity, like defense is our identity for sure, like minded team with Coach Sandy, I think that our size is really something that we lack and causes us problems, especially throughout this losing streak. Like we've been getting out rebounded like crazy.
Yes,
especially
it's driving me crazy.
and it's insane. Like the second chance opportunities are just coming. Like in the Fever game, for example, they doubled us up in O boards, and they out rebounded us 54-32, which is just, you're not going to win many basketball games if you're getting out rebounded by like 25 plus boards. So I think what Izzy brings to the table, she had 8 boards in that game, but she played 26 minutes. So I guess like she's still rehabbing and coming back, but her presence inside is so necessary, especially with Sabali out, for this team to continue and get back in the winning column. They need Izzy to step up, especially with the injuries.
But also, like coming from European point of view, defense is everything, right?
Yeah.
Rebounds. If you don't,
we gotta
if you, like rebounding is not a question of talent. It's a question of, are you gonna be the one that wants the ball more, or are you just gonna let it go?
Exactly.
And like when I used to play, if you don't get the rebound, you're on the bench.
Yeah.
Hell
you gotta
yeah.
rebound.
Same.
You don't want the ball?
Same.
Well, then if you don't want the ball, get on the bench.
Yeah.
Same. My dad was a coach. He always told me rebounds are valuable. Second chance points will kill you if they're against you.
Exactly.
So with this tempo game for upcoming against the Sun, looking at the head-to-head, tempo are beating the Sun in points per game, field goal percentage, 3-point, free throws, but the one thing that they're not beating them in, rebounds.
Yeah.
One thing that they cannot beat them in is rebounds. So that is going to be telling in this game.
Mm-hmm. I was doing the live tweeting when the tempo went against Atlanta, and Atlanta have Angel Reese.
Mm-hmm.
So you know she's gonna get the rebounds.
Oh, yeah.
She's a monster in that part of the game, which I love. But I remember tweeting, I think it was around halftime. The tempo had 26 rebounds. Angel Reese on her own at 13. So like that just tells you that we have an issue in this part of the game, and that's on the coach, because she should be the one, hey, you're not getting the rebound, you're out. And that's on the player's mentality to not like want that ball. I don't know if it's like the coach saying stay outside of the, like, I don't know, but like why would you not want to go for the rebound?
Yeah.
That I don't get.
Yeah, no, rebounds are so crucial. I think from like a new fan perspective, you don't realize how crucial those are. Like when I was playing basketball, my coach said, you take that shot, you run for that rebound,
Yes,
or else
right.
you're right. Like I think we were all coached probably the same, despite being in France and Canada, wherever.
We used to say like, when you shoot, you follow your ball.
Mm-hmm.
Marcus,
Like-
you too?
Every day. There, a lot of team. I remember I played this one team and we lost off a game winner because of a missed rebound.
Mm-hmm.
They got the rebound back, scored at the buzzer.
It kind of reminds me of Nick Spurs. Sorry to say that, but like, you know, that OG tip-in
Yes.
was essentially going for that ball.
Mm-hmm.
He watched Jaclyn the entire time shooting that ball, and OG watched it going up. He said he wants to dunk it, but still, it's getting a rebound and getting a second bucket in. So that is what we need to see from the tempo right now.
for sure.
I want to talk a little bit about, they have a new ESPN doc coming out, Setting the Tempo, which, by the way, is our title name of last week's episode.
Yes.
That came out before.
The day before. Yes.
The day?
Because the pod came out like the night before they, like the next morning, basically, we learned that, hey, there's a new good documentary. It's going to be Setting the Tempo. And we're like, hey, last night, It was her
So
name.
who on the tempo was following the podcast needs to give us some creds.
Haley, is this you?
Haley, we know Haley. We know Haley. We are coming for you. But yeah, so no release date just yet. Obviously, gonna be keeping an eye out. Someone who's a part of this project is Serena Williams.
Mm-hmm.
When we found out Serena Williams was gonna be a part of the tempo, it was huge. And Serena's actually playing in Wimbledon.
Yes.
How big is this to have these names a part of this? Ryan Reynolds, Masai Ujiri, Robin Roberts, Lily Singh, like these are top names, and not just Canadian sports, worldwide media,
and also lots of women involved.
Hell yeah,
and that's amazing. We have like basically the board that's all women, and you need to see that to like for more visibility, and because it's happened lots of times. Like you have a women's team, but it's men all around, and having like our head coach the women, like the general managers are women, the president, like owners are women, and it's just nice to see that on every level we see women leading, and that's just great for the next generation.
You got arguably the GOAT of women's tennis,
and probably of
tennis itself.
Hold on,
and of women's sports.
If do you guys remember we had this debate in our sports history class about the greatest athletes, and
I said Serena Williams.
Exactly. So Serena Williams is the GOAT.
Yes, she
like
is,
her
in my
playing.
opinion.
Yeah, her playing in Wimbledon with her sister. It's huge. She just played with Vicky Mboko. Canadian superstar, young star. She's 20 years old yet. I don't think she's even 20 yet. She's a star. Shined in Montreal last year. And so Serena is coming into this Canadian world. Like the tempo, sprinkle there. Mboko, sprinkle there. She's into whatever, not just Canada, Toronto is doing, which is, she's 19 years old. Thank you to my producer showing me there, Jonathan. Thank you. 19 years old. And Serena's like, I want her. I'm going to go play with her because
taking her under her wing.
Yeah, exactly. So Serena knows what women's sports is like here, and she wants to be a part of this. And like Ryan Reynolds too, it's amazing.
Yeah,
she changed the game of tennis for women, but not only that, also for Black women in sports, and especially in tennis when it's like a white sport.
White dominated,
yes, for sure. And even just for women's sports in general, not just tennis, like to show that hey, women can be absolute beasts and monsters and just take it all. Absolutely. And that we didn't really see that before her, I would say. So she's the GOAT not only on the tennis court, because obviously she's got all these titles to speak in her name, but outside of that, Black community, women's, just incredible. Love her.
I'm really excited for what this doc is going to be. Like we're all studying documentaries right now in school. A lot of us just love sports docs. Like if you love sports, you have to love sports docs. So we're going to be getting an inside look into the tempo, which I think is going to be so exciting. We're also obviously going to be talking about that. We should do some recaps of the episodes if you guys want. Like
watch along,
live tweeting.
Keep up.
Like
gotta keep up.
Yeah, like whatever our listeners want to hear as well. Definitely that'll like we don't know when it's gonna be out yet. It could be out in a year. I have no idea, but hopefully it's out sooner than later. I want to wrap it up here. Anything else tempo that we miss, guys? Producer, anything we're missing here? No,
We will be out of practice.
Okay, that's right. Something we can't talk about it, but we will be.
Keep an eye on us.
Keep an eye on tempo. Thank you, Salomé, my French queen, coming in clutch, coming in like OG with that tip. And sorry to a Spurs fan.
It's okay.
You literally in front of you, you have a Wemby fan in me.
Oh yeah,
and a Spurs fan in Marcus. You cannot keep talking.
You gotta respect greatness. I'm sorry.
Well, respect Wemby.
I do respect Wemby, but you gotta respect the greatness of what Wemby will be in the final. I'm sorry, we're really changing things up. Wemby will be in the finals at least 6 more times. At least.
Oh,
I believe in it.
He will be back.
And he deserves it. Not yet though. Let Jalen Brunson, Josh Hart, Kat, Karl Anthony Towns is the most likable guy in sports. He deserved that so much. I'm really happy for them. And this. What? You're giving me a look.
Last little fun fact, the World Cup is here.
So how does that play a factor in tempo games? Because I know they don't play the same game, same days as World Cup, but the tempo are going to be here a day after a World Cup match.
Yeah, but
what's that going to look like? Because they play next door to each other.
Yeah, but I'm pretty sure like they've thought about that. Like World Cup you prepare that thing like 4 years in advance.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's gonna be okay. No, but what I wanted to say was France played Senegal in New York a couple of days ago. We won, hey. And the New York Knicks were in the stadium and they showed them on the Jumbotron. Nobody knew who they were.
Because they're haters. They knew who they are because they're Wemby fans. They don't want to cheer.
There's also Senegal
okay,
people,
fine.
Okay? But no, because Jalen Brunson wasn't on the Jumbotron. I feel like people would know who he is, and Karl Anthony Towns wasn't there either. So it was like second tier guys. I don't know how to say.
It was Josh Hart.
Was it?
Josh Hart.
Come on.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry. Maybe it was
Jose.
because he had his cap, but also you need to know that look at how many followers NBA players have, even Wemby, and look at like mediocre soccer players.
Yeah, the World Cup.
The World Cup is
Like
way
Jaclyn, I know you don't know football.
I know American football.
Well, specify American, but you need to know that soccer is like,
worldwide.
It is.
Oh yeah,
like
it
you know,
runs the
like
world.
NBA
Worldwide.
players can walk around Paris without getting recognized. Get Mbappe in New York. This guy is getting mobbed.
There are players. There are football players with more haters than an NBA player with fans.
Yes.
No, I know that. I know, like, Ronaldo couldn't walk around Barcelona or anything.
Yeah, but that's Ronaldo.
Yeah.
Ronaldo in Barcelona, he's getting his ass kicked for sure.
Why? Because he says he's not as good anymore?
Oh my God, no, because he played for Real Madrid, babe. And
Oh
so
my
if he's
God,
in
Jaclyn, are
Barcelona,
you
that's
serious?
that's
So
like
funny, Jaclyn.
the rival, babe.
Maybe I'm trolling you guys. You have no idea.
I don't
No,
know.
you have
Your
no
eyes seem
idea.
empty.
If Messi walked in Madrid, he's getting jumped easily.
Yes.
Messi would get jumped.
Yes.
So does Messi walk around with, like, security?
For sure.
Oh,
For sure.
every time.
Let's end it off, though, with, I know we talked about the next, but OG Anunoby. If you're from Toronto, if you ever like the Raptors, you got to be happy for him. I know you're not from here, Salomé, but you're a Torontonian now, right?
I mean, I was rooting for the Raptors in 2019.
Let's go.
So,
Okay, bet.
Dynasty
like
enders.
that Kawhi shot, I was jumping in my living room.
You know why I said Barcelona? I meant to say Portugal.
Well, that's a country, and the other
My
one is a
dad.
city.
You're
That's even worse.
We're taking this part out.
Let's just cut it,
I
okay?
feel like that Kawhi shot ended. That Kawhi shot changed the Sixers for like the worst.
And
course.
that Kawhi shot made me not hate him anymore.
Yeah, my dad hates the Raptors for that. He will forever
Your dad's
be haunted by that
your
Kawhi
dad
shot.
doesn't like
His dad's a
Red
Sixers
Raptors?
fan.
He's a
My
Philly
dad's a
fan.
Sixers fan.
Oh my God.
And the
I know.
Eagles too.
Yeah,
Eagles.
that I knew.
Oh, I hate that. Giants. Woo.
I have
know.
a Giants jersey.
Yeah,
I
hell
was
yeah.
cheering for the Raptors. One, I love the Raptors. Two, I'm a Kawhi fan. And three, I hate the Warriors because of what happened in 2017.
Oh,
Oh, right,
Zaza.
right,
right.
Don't even mention that
Sorry,
name.
Marcus. Yeah, I'm
I
sorry.
hate
That
the
name
Warriors
is a
because I'm
slur.
a LeBron James fan.
Yeah.
That is true.
So.
But you got to be happy for OG. He
Oh,
went
yeah.
on. He was on
Yes,
Seth
I-
Meyers. I think it was last night, and he was just like, he's such a nice guy. He's such a
And
chill
isn't
guy.
he British?
Well, he
He's
lived in London
something, yeah.
for the first 4 years of his life, and then moved
Does
to
he
the
have a
States.
British accent?
No.
No, it's gone.
Not at all.
But still, but he's happy to represent like the European culture, which is pretty cool, even as an American.
Mhm.
So I think like that brings a lot more of like the European fans as well, like from London, England,
Yeah.
like
And-
wherever.
We have also a British on the tempo, Temi.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
she's
Yeah.
got a British accent.
Yeah.
There's a lot of the European squad, which is great for you.
Yes.
Like
we have
we're
a
bringing-
French now. Tima
Finally.
Yeah, Timmy. Tell me how to
Tima,
pronounce
Tima.
it. I'm so
Tima.
bad.
Wait, say it a couple times for us.
Tima
Tima.
Pui.
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 Tima.
Team up.
Yeah, Tima is
If you
her
guys want
first
some
name.
French lessons, come over here. We're gonna learn how to say names properly
Yeah,
because
and
it's hard.
Julie.
Julie. So it's
Allemand.
not
Yes.
Julie. Julie.
Julie.
Julie Allemand.
Yes, she's
Wait.
from Belgium.
I'm killing it.
Yeah.
Was
And
that?
you know, like Allemand means
Uh-huh.
German, and she's from Belgium.
Oh.
It means
Oh.
German in Belgium.
What?
It means German in French.
Yes,
Okay,
Allemand means German.
that's pretty cool.
Allemand.
Yeah.
I'm saying that really well.
Yes.
All right, bet. All right, guys, that is going to do it on today's episode of Tempo Without Borders. Lizzie was not here. She'll be on our next episode. Anita, our personality hire, did not come and tell the story. So our Serbian-Croatian queen, who will be giving us all Serbian-Croatian news that we need. We haven't really had much yet.
No, Croatia lost yesterday at the World Cup. She was
Yeah.
not happy. Let
She
me
was
tell
very
you
salty.
that.
She's in a mood,
Yes,
to say the least.
She hates Marcus Rashford.
as she should.
All right, guys. Thank you all for watching. Subscribe, follow, like. As we said before, we're gonna be going to a tempo practice very soon. Can't say too much about
But
when.
follow our socials.
Follow the
Yeah,
socials.
get those socials going.
Yeah. And you'll learn more from our perspective.
100%. All right, guys. Thank you all for listening, and see you next time. Peace.
Thank you.
Peace.